Neville is about changing reality and manifesting your dream life. The point of these techniques is to change your reality. But in order to do so, you must stop trying to change reality. This is a quote from The Matrix. It so beautifully encapsulates so much of what Neville is trying to say. Here it is. Do not try to bend the spoon. Instead, try to realize the truth. There is no spoon. Then you will see that it is not the spoon that bends, but yourself. Think of the spoon as reality. You will sit there and say, bend to my will, change in the way that I want you to. This is rendering the object of what you want, what you're pursuing, something that is outside of yourself. This is much like something I've said before. Stop trying to get anything. There is nothing outside of you to get. Stop trying to impose your will. I learned this when I was working on manifesting a relationship with an SP or specific person. I was trying desperately. Everything centered around that goal. My SATs, my self-love, my mental diet, my imaginal acts. All the tools I was utilizing were to get them to do what I wanted them to do. I soon realized, however, that by doing so I was inherently making him a thing separate from myself. Success happened after I realized this. I didn't need him to do anything. I stopped focusing on what I wanted him to do. Instead, my practice became about righting the errors in my thinking and my beliefs around my own reality, altering my sense of reality to become something completely malleable. My practice wasn't about getting something. It was about perfecting, refining, and sustaining a state within myself. Whatever they were up to at a given moment was irrelevant to me. Didn't matter if they texted me. Didn't matter if they were seeing someone else. Didn't matter what they were saying to his friends about me. None of it mattered except the state I was accepting as my reality. They himself were somewhat of an irrelevancy. Regardless, he played his part, just as I knew they would. Just as I knew they already were because I had deemed it so. Just as there is no spoon, there was no SP. Take what you want out of the equation. The easiest way to do this is to alter your perception of what your SATs or state akin to sleep sessions actually are. For most of us, we view our SATs as a vehicle to getting something, a way of changing our reality, a way of imposing our will. This is actually a backward way of looking at it. The SAT sessions aren't your tool for changing reality. Remember, when you're actively trying to change something, when you're actively trying to get something, that thing isn't already so. Your SATs is as real as the fact you're sitting there watching this. Give your SAT sessions all the credence of the real world. For those who just started, for those who aren't getting it, and for those who get the opposite. Simple daily rituals that Neville suggests, and how to mental diet. Get up in the morning and meditate on the words I am and allow yourself to revel in the simple fact that you exist. I am alive. I exist. If you allow this to sink in, you will begin to embrace the sense of I am that being. During the day, use one of these short affirmations. May you be blessed, health, wealth, love, peace. Whenever your mind wanders, return to one of these affirmations. Do not complete a negative thought. Don't believe anyone who says it's okay to hold on to or experience a negative emotion. Feelings follow thoughts. Indulging in negative thoughts creates negative feelings. What do negative feelings create? Exactly. At bedtime, meditate again first. Then lay down and do the SATs method, which is going into a drowsy state, as if half awake and beginning to repeat your imaginal act. A short, simple, emotionally powerful moment that you replay over and over again. Keep it extremely short. If you are unable to fall asleep, use the lullaby method as you go to sleep, which will be explained at the end. Whatever you have to do during the day, do it. Go to work, feed your kids, feed yourself. You don't need to and can't really until your subconscious mind is reprogrammed to focus on doing something about the thing you desire. If you need, for example, to go to the post office, you'll go there. Don't strain about it. If it feels like strain or work, go back to the affirmations. Meditation. Neville frequently talked about meditation, but he made it extremely clear that anyone struggling should meditate on I am. Meditate on the idea that the operant power is both within you and is you. If you can't meditate, begin with this breathing technique or one you know relaxes you. Take in a normal breath, hold it a few seconds, release it slowly. This is proven to biologically force your body out of the fight or flight nervous system into the sympathetic nervous system. Keep doing this breathing technique and let it become a bit more natural and easy. Focus on your breathing. Does the mind wander? Bring it back to your breathing first, then to I am. It doesn't matter if you're good at it. It's absolutely normal, expected, and reasonable for you to be really bad at it at first. It will be tedious. It will be annoying. Your mind and your body will try every trick in the book to steal the power back out of your conscious will and control. If you don't like your life, if you don't like what you've got, meditate. You've let your terrified body and distraught mind wheel you around in all different directions like a demented dinosaur on crack as it sees the meteor coming. It's time, past time, to take the reins. I cannot stress this enough. This should be your top priority every day. This routine, this ritual, is the most important thing because it is what will change your life. It's what will give you the desire you have. You've been not doing this for however long, and you're here trying to understand, trying to get help. So let me make this clear to you. I cannot be more direct or honest without looking like an asshole, so I'm trying to be plain but not harsh. You are not in control of your life, your thoughts, or your body. Getting control of it is going to be the hardest work you've ever done. Neville said plainly, directly, clearly, and without apology. There is a price that you must pay. The price is that you must focus. You must do this tedious thing. You must control your mind and your emotional state through a mental diet. You must give up the idea that good comes from external sources. There is only one source, and it's your imagination or mind. You cannot serve two masters. You must be of one mind, and that mind must be under your control. If you haven't done it before, it's hard. It's tedious. It isn't easy in the beginning. Just like driving to work the first time is not easy because you don't know the way. If you keep at this, if you keep going, if you keep doing it, one day it will be as easy as driving to work 2 years after you started. You can do that in your sleep. The worse off you are, the more important this is. I cannot stress enough that there is a price. You're already paying a price for not controlling your mind, for not meditating on IAM. Quit trying to fix anything through worry or effort. Control your mind. Give up your faith in worry and stress in doing. That's the price, and if you want your life to change, you must pay the toll. Focus. Affirmations. You want affirmations that your mind won't argue much with. Some ways to frame affirmations that can help bypass the conscious mind are: use I choose. Today, I choose to believe in myself. Today, I choose to see wealth around me. Use simple words that trigger a thought, but that doesn't actually cause a conscious reaction against it. Health, wealth, love, peace, success, harmony. Note it's not wealthy, healthy, or loved. Your mind will automatically go, yeah, you're not, lols. But these words still germinate in the subconscious mind. You can use something like this and focus on the word wonderful. Unhappily married. It's wonderful. Thank you, I love being married. My bills are paid in full. It's wonderful. Thank you, I love being financially free or independent. I look beautiful. It's wonderful. Thank you, I love being handsome. My body feels so much better. It's wonderful. Thank you, I love being perfectly healthy. You can use may you be blessed, and bless everything and everyone you see. This is simple but very potent because it's one of the best ones to trick your conscious mind. Lullaby method. Use an affirmation such as the last one that I gave, but shorten it to only 3 words. Repeat as you go to sleep. Neville says to use about 3 words that imply your wish has been fulfilled. Recommended. It's wonderful. Thank you. It's done. Finally and foremost, go to sleep every night actually as the person you want to be. Don't go to sleep feeling a certain way in the hope that tomorrow you will be that certain way. No, there's no hoping for tomorrow. You are that person, here and now. That reality exists. Decide it. Absorb it. There is nothing to get. There is nothing to change, and there is no will to impose if that thing already exists in the here and now.